Welcome to GusTech. This little puppy is going to eliminate all the need for personal use NAS. Today we are going to be looking at the Samsung T5. It's so nice. It's a really easy name. It's just a T5. It's not like, 15 letters or numbers or hexadecimal, Asian Cyrillic characters. No, it's just the Samsung T5 SSD. This is the 1 terabyte variant. They do have a 2 terabyte variant as well, and they also have some smaller ones, I think 500 gig and 250 gig. So what am I talking about when I say this is going to kill network attached storage? I mean, I know many of you over there that are sweating in your mom's basement are like, no way, my box is freaking rad. I'm just kidding. Most of you probably don't have network attached storage, but let's talk about what it is. So you can set up an NAS array to back up all of your files, all of your content, store your videos, store, your pictures, all the online videos you view. We know it's GusTech only. You don't go to any of those weird sites like they talk about on the other places. But here's what's great about this little puppy. This is going to be faster than just about any NAS solution you can come up with, and it is so freaking cheap. Like kind of surprisingly so. So just a few years ago, you could get yourself a 2 terabyte backup hard drive for about $100. And that was like mind-boggling, right? People were plugging into USB. It's like, whoa, 2 terabytes, like holy crap, this is insane. Now, this is more expensive than that, but this is why it's so stinking cool. So Samsung uses their VNAND technology, VNAND, whatever you want to call it, which is what they've used for a long time. They know SSDs better than probably anybody else in the market. The Samsung Evo 850 is still the SSD that I use in my computer every day because it's been running strong since I got it, and I got it like a week after they announced, or it was released. So Samsung knows what they're doing is basically what I'm getting at, and their SSDs have such an incredibly long life cycle, and they're fast. So all of that combined into this tiny little package. I mean, look at this guy. It is super freaking small, and this thing packs 1 terabyte of data. Now the great thing about it, it's an SSD, so if I drop it, yeah, I'll pick that up. Brock wasn't very happy with me. This has like all of our GusTech backups, but it's okay. It's this is flash technology, baby. This sucker's durable. Could probably throw it out the window. Good thing this thing isn't open behind me, because I'd probably try that just for the heck of this video to show you guys how confident I am. This is a USB Type-C to USB Type-C. It does come with another cable for USB Type-C, which it takes to a USB Type 3.1 or USB 3.1, not Type, but the Type A, regular USB, the one that never goes in right, that one, yes. So it'll work with your desktop, it'll work with your phone, that's pretty cool. It'll work with a laptop, MacBook, whatever it is. They've pretty much covered the full gamut. Now, why is this going to replace everything else, every other storage solution, in my humble opinion, which isn't very humble, and I'm smart and I'm right, I promise. This is smaller than your phone. You can take this sucker, put it into your pocket, put it into a backpack, put it wherever, and carry it with you anywhere that you're going. If you are doing content creation like this, what we're doing right now, this sucker's perfect. Now, when we went to CES a couple of years ago, we looked at the T4 when they first announced it, and I was so excited about it because it's just a really cool concept. You're actually seeing videos that are being made right now that are using things like this. If you guys have watched the movie Baby Driver, they literally edited that movie on the fly with a MacBook Pro. Like, they set up, made sure it was all syncing with the music, everything worked. I can't imagine they didn't have something similar to this, because that's a ton of data you have to be storing. But here's the real question. This is an external drive. Is it as fast as an SSD you plug into your computer? Abso-freaking-lutely. This thing has 400 megabytes per second sequential read and write, at least that's what it's rated for. Now, this is basically, as far as performance, going to match what you're getting out of a Samsung 850 Evo, which again is kind of, in my opinion, like at this point the benchmark for SSDs. Are there faster ones? Obviously, if you use M.2 or you use a couple other standards, you can get faster. But this sucker's gonna run super quick, and it's going to do it all externally. You can take it out, put it aside, plug in a different one. What's really neat about it is that if you're a content creator, it's lightweight, stores in your bag where you have your camera or you have your laptop, your MacBook. You plug it in, you transfer all the data from your SD card right to this thing, and then boom, you offload it, you keep shooting, right? It's super fantastically fast, and you can do all your editing in Photoshop directly from this drive, so you never have to house it on the hard drive on your computer. Why is that meaningful? Because SSDs have a lifespan, and the more you use the SSD for reading and writing of content that you're creating on your laptop, the faster that SSD is going to go out, and that's going to be way more expensive to replace than this little guy. So this is a lifesaver. It will save your laptop. It will allow you to use and create content way better and way faster. So we're super excited about it. The other cool thing about this is that if you have it for personal use, obviously it's a great backup drive because SSDs are quite a bit more reliable from a physical standpoint than HDDs. But the other thing that's great is that if you're a gamer or you're somebody that has a huge Steam library of like literally 3 terabytes worth of information that you never actually use, you can download a few of those games, you know, like half, plug them in here to this drive and have your whole Steam library basically backed up onto here. So if you ever reformat your computer, boom, pop that sucker in, all your settings, all the config files, everything saved right there. So you don't have to worry about the issues that might come along with reformatting. And you never, again, you never have to plug it back into your hard drive on your computer because it's gonna work just fine as an external drive. It's just as fast as a desktop SSD. So for all those reasons, we love this little puppy. And part of the reason why we chose Samsung, we know there's a lot of competitors that make similar type of little drives like this. Samsung has a strong history of extremely reliable SSDs, minus the 840 EVO. Other than that, they are extremely reliable and they're blisteringly fast. So if you are in the market for professional use, you need something to back up your info or the data that you're throwing on there, even if it's architectural CAD designs, those type of things, you could take this, plug it into the CNC or whatever, and boom, you're off to the races. This sucker is probably the best way to go, at least in our opinion. And again, for 1 terabyte, it's 350 bucks, which may seem like a little bit of a price tag, but guys, with how fast it is, how much time you're gonna be saving, and eliminating the need for other complicated hardware, totally worth the price tag. If you're a gamer or somebody that wants backing up your personal files, a little bit expensive, but still probably a great option for you if that's something that's meaningful to you guys. So let's wrap this baby up and put a bow on it. Samsung's done a great job with the T5. I feel really weird that it doesn't have like more letters and numbers, Brock. Can we make this more complicated?
No.
Okay, never mind. Samsung T5, 1 terabyte. They do have other storage variants. We're gonna have links to all of those in the description below. Please leave a comment if you have any comments to share with us. If we said something wrong, you guys are obviously gonna leave that comment regardless of me telling you to leave it, so go ahead and do it anyway. And like the video if you liked it. If you don't like it, get out of here. Don't press anything, just leave. Subscribe for more content like this. Share it with your brothers, sisters, neighbors, friends, dogs, uncles, who cares? Just share it, get it out there. We love you guys. More videos every Wednesday. We're Gus Tech, and we love you, probably, and we'll see you next time.